Hi, in this video I am going to show you how we can convert a Notion form into a PDF file. As you can see in the background, I have got an employee evaluation form which I have created in Notion, and once all the details of this evaluation form is filled in and you click on submit, the responses go to the responses tab in this particular form. I've already gone ahead and I've created two submissions out of the particular form, and I'm looking to create an automation setup where I can create a PDF file out of these submissions. For this, I will be using a tool known as PDF Output. This helps me create PDF file with the help of a Google document and a Notion database connected to that. So let us understand how this will work. Click on Create PDF and simply choose a particular account that is connected to your Gmail account, and then we will be able to understand how this automation will work. For this, obviously, you can select any account. I'm selecting one of my Gmail accounts, and once you are logged in, you will be shown a setup like this, where you need to add the Notion database, you need to add the document for the template, and you need to connect all the properties of the database onto the document and then automate the process of generating PDFs. So first, let's add the Notion database. So I'll click on the drop down, click on add Notion database, and let's go back to the particular database over here. Let me copy the entire database title that we have over here. Okay, so let me copy the entire title, and I will go back to this setup, click on next, and I need to simply choose one of the options from this list. If you want to use a demo database for testing out PDF output, go with the first option, which I've already added beforehand. But we are going to add our own database. So click on select pages and again click on select pages and just paste the database title which you have copied earlier. Okay. Choose a particular form from this list, and if you click on this private drop down, you will be able to see everything that has been added. So let me remove the other ones which I do not need, and we will only need this employee evaluation form. The best way to add a database is always to copy the database title and put it inside the search pages. I would recommend not adding the database by selecting these pages from this list. It takes a while to load all the databases and your experience may not be smooth. So always add the database by entering the database title inside the search pages. Alongside this, if your database is connected with other databases through relation and rollup, also make sure that all the relational databases are added inside the search pages. So if you have multiple relation properties and multiple rollup properties, it will not be visible in the PDF output until and unless you do not add the main database, which is employee evaluation form, as well as the relational databases connected to the main form. Okay. So always add all the databases inside the search pages, and only then all the PDF files that will be created will have all the properties visible. Okay. Having considered that, let's scroll down and let's click on allow access, and now I will be given access to this employee evaluation form database, which you can see in the drop down. If it is not loading up, simply refresh once and you will be able to see the employee evaluation form come up over here inside this drop down. Okay, so it is not still loaded up yet. It just takes once or twice refreshing the page, and then it gets captured onto the database selection over here. So let me refresh one more time, and you will be able to see the employee evaluation form come up over here. So you can see the employee evaluation form showing up over here. If you scroll down, you will be able to see all the properties of employee evaluation form, which we have already added over here, visible one below the other. Okay. These properties will be used to map the corresponding Notion database properties onto the document, which can be used to generate a PDF file. After adding the database, the next step is adding the document. So click on add Google document. You have two options. Either you can add an existing document which is present on your Google Drive. So if you click on this, it will ask you to add any existing document which you have on your drive. Currently, I do not have any such document. So I will simply click on add Google document and I will click on add demo document. This will create me a demo document which I can use for the automation setup. So as you can see, it is loading up a new document instantly, and this is my employee evaluation template file. So I've just renamed this to, let's say, employee evaluation template. And now inside this demo document, let me remove this part which is not needed, which is the demo part. Let me remove the placeholders as well. And you can see that instantly it has created these mappings for me. Okay, so we have company name, date of evaluation, department, and all the fields that we have in the database have been placed inside double curly brackets beforehand. Okay, so it will simply fetch all these values from the database and it will replace these values from the database, and thus the PDF file generated will have all the values replaced. If you want to manually map anything, simply copy the proper property from here. So let's say I'm copying the position value. I can go to the document and add it anywhere by using Control V or Command V. So the keyboard shortcut is Control V or Command V, which you can use to simply copy paste all the properties of the document or the database onto the document. But since I already have all the mappings intact, I do not want to manually map anything. So after this, what we need to do is we can see that we have a PDF file name column over here. So this will be used to determine how the file naming convention will be followed. Okay. So in this case, I want to name all the PDF files by the employee first name that we have over here. So I can select employee first name from this drop down. All the files will be named as per the employee first name. Again, if you scroll to the right side of the database, you will see that it has automatically created me these two additional columns, which you can see over here. One by the name of generate PDF, one by the name of PDF files. If you mark any record as ready to generate under this particular column, those records will be created as PDF file over here inside the PDF file section. So make sure whichever records you want to turn into PDF, just mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF files will be stored right over here. Let's click on download PDF right now, and it will instantly create us the PDF file. It will automatically store the PDF files right inside this PDF file column. It even downloads the PDF file onto the downloads folder and also saves the same inside this particular section. So let me click open the first PDF to see how the output has come out to be. And you can see everything that we had written earlier in the database is correctly mapped to the corresponding fields. Let me open up the second one as well. So all the fields have been duly mapped and everything is as it is meant to be. Okay. So the entire PDF is created mapping all the fields from the database. This is the beauty of using the tool. But the best part is once entire automation is set up and you have generated a PDF file, just click on setup Notion automation. This will create an automated system where you will be able to create PDF files forever directly inside the Notion database. So now you do not need to go back to PDF output and manually make all the settings that we have done. You simply need to go back to the database, keep on adding new pages as and when you require. Simply mark this to ready to generate, and the PDF files will be instantly created over here. So whenever a person submits this form response and you get the response over here, simply turn it to ready to generate once you click on setup Notion automation, and the PDF file will be instantly created over here. So this is completely hands-free operation and you do not need to manually do all the settings of PDF output ever again through this website. Just click on setup Notion automation and all the PDFs will be directly generated over here. I hope this entire explanation was helpful to you. If you still have questions, just use this chat bubble at the bottom to send me a message, or you can directly go to the contact section at the bottom of the main page where you will be able to send me any queries regarding to your issues, and I'll be able to get in touch with you on this. You even have an option to book a free demo, so click on this and you can book a free demo with me.